How do you price a horse farm in Chatham County?
So there's a movie with Jack Nicklaus. He what does he say? He said it's as good as it gets. And they're like, how do you write about women? And he says, I think of a man, and then I take away reason and accountability. Which is, it's a very funny line. It's not, I don't agree with that, but it does remind me on how do I price an equestrian or a horse property, because the people in the equestrian community are a different breed, and I've had a lot of success with, and I think they're great people or whatever. But 1.3 million people in all of the United States own horses. Okay, 1.3 million. So we're literally talking about less than 1% of the population owns horses. So when I list a property, I know ideally you want me to sell to another horsey person. But you're making me eliminate 99% of the market. And as a good agent, I don't think I should eliminate 99% of the market. So I've sold equestrian properties north of $2 million. I've had a good career, and I've sold several in the $600,000 to $1.2 million range. And I love my horse people. But, you know, I want to have that relationship with my seller that they realize I've sold horse properties to an alpaca person. I've sold horse properties to a cattle guy, a professor of cattle at a NC State. I've sold them to a pumpkin farmer and a blueberry farmer. So I understand you would like for it to go to a horse person, but not only that, you know, the horse community is, I mean, there's different kinds of horses. There are people that they get real upset about the dirt. In Chatham County, we have this packed clay, and Lee County and Moore County, we have this soft sand. Sand is good, clay is bad. You know, people are really, really particular about the soils, the kind of grass that grows. I mean, I've lost big contracts because I had Johnson grass on. I didn't know what Johnson grass was. Apparently, if a horse eats Johnson grass, that's really bad. I have people getting arguments over split rail fence, vinyl fence, braided fence, electrical fence. I mean, everybody gets in arguments with, like, what is the best kind of fencing and everything. So I've had situations with stalls where it was dirt floor, cement floor, wooden stalls, cement block stalls. I mean, there are, like as small as the horsey equestrian community is, there are a lot of different camps within that, and it's really, really hard to please all of them. And you know, and they all talk about how much money it will cost to make that horse property the way that they want it. So I understand ideally you want to sell to another horse person, but basically we're going to look at the house, the improvements, and who they can be used by, and the overall acreage. And I'm not going to get in too much into the horse-specific improvements, unless it's just one of those magical turnkey equestrian properties. But I don't want to eliminate 99% of our buyer pool.